What if the United States had split forever? It's 1862. America is tearing itself apart. Across the Atlantic, tense silence. Two great powers watch with cold calculation, Britain and France. They're economic titans, colonial giants, cotton, trade, power. It all hung in the air like the smoke above Antietam. But what if they hadn't just watched? What if London and Paris recognized the Confederacy and backed it with fleets, guns, and gold? The map of the world might look completely different. The United States might have died in its infancy, and slavery, it could have survived into the 20th century. This is the story of a divided America, permanently, and how one diplomatic decision could have changed the entire world. What if the Confederacy had gained European recognition? The American Civil War began in 1861. 11 southern states seceded from the Union and formed the Confederacy. Their economy ran on cotton, and the foundation of that economy was slavery. But the South faced a harsh truth: fewer people, fewer factories, fewer resources. To win, they needed help. Across the ocean, some were ready to get involved. Britain, its textile mills dependent on southern cotton. France, with Napoleon III's ambitions in Mexico. In our timeline, they didn't intervene, but that decision hung by a thread. Picture this. It's late 1862. The Confederates win a major battle, say at Antietam or in Kentucky. Lincoln's standing weakens. European elites decide it's time to act. Recognition is declared. The Confederacy becomes a legitimate state in Europe's eyes, and that changes everything. The news spreads fast. Across southern cities, church bells ring, toasts are raised. The dream of independence feels real and within reach. In London, newspapers speak of bold diplomacy. In Paris, recognition of the South is framed as a strike against American arrogance. Meanwhile, in the North, there is disbelief. Wasn't the world supposed to support freedom, not slavery? But geopolitics doesn't care about morality. It cares about cotton, about trade, about who wins, and who controls the seas. With British and French support, the Confederacy is reborn. Weapons and supplies pour into southern ports. Confederate morale rises, and suddenly, the Union is on the defensive. Northern cities erupt in unrest and fear. Draft riots, anti-war protests, and collapsing trust in government. By 1864, patience runs thin. Mounting casualties, economic crisis, diplomatic isolation, and worst of all, defeat on the horizon. Lincoln loses the election. A peace candidate takes power, and the Union agrees to negotiate. The war ends not with surrender, but with a treaty. The Confederacy survives. The United States is no longer united. Slavery remains. The planters take power, and the Confederacy becomes a new official country. Richmond becomes more than a capital. It becomes a symbol, a southern Rome, proud and defiant, writing its own version of history. But beneath the parades and proclamations lies a dark truth. 4 million people remain enslaved, and their freedom delayed by a century. Meanwhile, the Union rebuilds. Westward expansion continues, but cautiously. The continent is now a zone of tension. America is no longer one country, but two. With a hostile border, constant skirmishes, and an arms race, a divided America doesn't just change itself, it changes the entire world. World War I, two weakened Americas can't tip the scales. World War II, no arsenal of democracy. Nazism faces less resistance. The atomic bomb, maybe it's developed, not in America. The Cold War, instead of one America, two, each with different visions, neither trusting the other. And today, no global superpower. The world is multipolar. Britain and France hold more sway. China rises earlier. The name America no longer means a country. It just means a continent. All of it, from one decision, one royal signature in London, one telegram from Paris. In our timeline, they hesitated. Lincoln held the Union, and America stayed whole. But history is fragile, and in 1862, the world stood just one step away from the irreversible. So next time you hear the phrase, "United we stand," remember, it could have been just a slogan. History could have been rewritten, And today, we showed you how.